everybody and welcome back to my channel for another episode of Imperial SMP. In today's episode, my focus is going to be building a blaze farm, which I've never done before in Minecraft, so I'm really excited to try something new. The reason I want to build a blaze farm is because I want to get in on the shopping district, and the one thing that I've noticed that place needs is a nether shop. So we're going to start with a blaze farm, and I'm also going to be selling nether wart. There are a couple of things that happen between episodes, however I've actually lost the footage. I've had a nightmare with recording this week and I've lost a lot of footage. I had to reset my PC because I was having issues with stream qualities, so I thought a factory reset on my PC would fix the issue, and it did. However, I started recording and a load of my files ended up corrupted or really bad quality, so I've ended up losing a lot of footage this week, which is such a shame. But there's not really anything I can do about it. So you'll see that I'm wearing an elytra. I did buy an elytra off Metricate. That's one of the things that I didn't manage to catch on camera. But I'm going to do my best to catch you up on what happened between episodes. And I'm so sorry. I feel so bad that all the footage have gone. But like I say, it can't be avoided. So let me show you what I've been up to in my little area. In the last episode, I mentioned my plan was to build some circular crop fields in the water. So that's what I've done. I'm so happy with how this turned out. In fact, let's get our scaffolding. And as you can see, I've built crop fields. I've got every type of crop in the game, I'm pretty sure. So we've got carrots over here, pumpkins, that one is wheat, this one's beetroot. I've even got nether wart. So this is how I'm going to be farming nether wart ready for my shop opening. Then we've got melons, carrots and potatoes, which are going to be my main food source. I know that they're not the best food in the game, but there's kind of an ongoing joke in my streams calling my foods silly spuds, because obviously I'm silly box. And then if we get down from here, I've also I've built myself this nice nether portal. It's nothing too crazy, but I wanted to do this like zigzaggy shape. And I've put my spore blossom up here that Brooke gave me on my first day, which is exciting, and you can't see it with shaders on, but when the shaders are off, this gives like a particle effect. In fact, let me turn shaders off and show you. Realise now that it wasn't actually shaders that were stopping that, it was because I turned particles off. But yeah, the spore blossom gives this lovely particle effect, which is very pretty. So I'm very, very happy with how this turned out, and I'm really liking how this little area is looking. But I think that's most of the stuff that I have to update you on for now. So let's jump back to a couple of days ago and I will show you how I got on with building my very, very first blaze farm. Okay, so here we are at the blaze farm. I have dug this massive tunnel all the way from where the nether portal comes out to where the blaze farm is, and it was like 1,000 blocks away. I tried just walking here normally through the nether, but I kept dying. It was a nightmare. So in the end, what level am I on? I dug up to level 120 and dug in a straight line for over 1,000 blocks to find my way to where the blaze spawner is, but it's just down there. I'm setting myself up a little temporary base of operations just above where the spawner is at. I've got loads of potions with me and I've got all my building materials. The potions I'm using are fire resistance and invisibility. This part of my voiceover I am doing while I'm editing, so this is all after I've built the farm. But as you can see, I have lit up the spawner, although I don't think this helped at all, because as you'll see, there was blazes spawning everywhere the whole time I was building it. I'm not going to teach you how to actually build this farm in this video. The design is by Shulkercraft on YouTube, and I've left a link in the description down below if you want to go and watch it and follow it. But I'll give you a little sort of summary of what I'm doing, but if you want the full tutorial, that's where you can find it. So I've dug down 7 blocks below the spawner, and then I've cleared out a 13 by 13 space around the spawner itself. Then the next thing I'm doing is building this little glass box underneath the spawner so that the blazes can land in that space, and then that's going to be like the chamber where they land and I can kill them. And then I'm building this large glass box around the spawner. I believe the measurements are 10 by 10, but don't use this as a tutorial. Watch the tutorial by Shulkercraft because I can't remember the dimensions. So I'm building this big glass box around the spawner, and this is going to be the space where they land, where they spawn, and then there's lava at the bottom of the spawner, all pushing them into the centre, into that little box that we built at the beginning. There's some chests and hoppers collecting all the drops, and then that's pretty much it. Like, it's actually a very, very simple design. The difficulty with the farm I found was just having blazes spawn. and being scared I was going to fall in the lava. So here we are at the finished blaze farm. I am so happy with how this turned out and so proud of myself for actually building it. Doing this, like being on this server, one of my main goals has been to not just do what I always do in Minecraft, which is build nice little cute houses, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I just really wanted to challenge myself and do some farms and do something I'd never done before. And it's episode 2 and we built a blaze farm. I'm just so excited. So this is producing blaze rods so quickly, but basically it's this huge glass box and the blazes spawn, fall down, fall into the center. The lava takes them into the center, and then I don't know what the vines are for. I'm guessing it's so that they don't go back upwards. If you know what that's for, then leave it in the comments below. But I followed the tutorial and it worked wonderfully. And then this works best if you've got a looting 3 sword, but you just stand here and kill the blazes and profit off lots of blaze rods. Well, that's what we're going to be doing with this. You can AFK this farm as well, I'm pretty sure. If you just AFK'd and they'll entity cram and die, you obviously won't get the looting effect, but yeah, this produces blaze rods very, 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 very efficiently, so I'm very, very happy. Okay, now that we've built our blaze farm and we've got plenty of stock of our products that we're ready to sell, it's time to actually build our shop. So I'm in the shopping district and I'm all ready to go and I'm very excited. So let's hop into time-lapse mode and see what kind of shop we can build. So here I am just building my first shop, my Nether supplies shop. So I was building this on the fly. I didn't have an idea of how this was going to look. I didn't know how it was going to turn out. I was also building it on stream. So if you do want to see me build some of my things like in real time, I think most of the builds that I do in this series, I will time lapse them. I don't know, I might change my mind on that as the videos go on, but for now the plan is to time lapse them. However, I do build them on stream, so if you want to follow my Twitch, then you can catch the streams, and if you want to see like my process and how I build in real time, then that's the place to watch that. But as you can see, I am sort of changing blocks, making it up as I go along. You can see I'm placing certain blocks down and then getting rid of it and doing something else. So this shows you a bit of my process, but the idea was to go with a Nether theme, but not really, really deep, dark and creepy. I didn't want it to look like haunted or anything like that. I just wanted to make it clear that it was a Nether-based shop by using blocks from the Nether. So this is kind of what I came out with. And another question I get asked a lot is, how do you get better at building? Well, practice and using inspiration from concept art, real pictures of actual real buildings in real life, watching YouTube videos and Twitch videos, TikTok, and remember that practice makes perfect. No brilliant builder's first thing that they ever built in Minecraft was amazing. And obviously it comes natural more so to some people than others, but just practice as much as you can, try and challenge yourself, decide what blocks you like in the game, and sort of stick to a block palette even in the beginning days, and you'll get better. You will get better, I promise, I promise. But that's enough for the time lapse. Let me show you how the finished build turned out. So when you first come out the portal, you can see these signs. New store open, looking for blaze rods. How about nether wart? You'd be silly to miss out. Follow the arrow. Let's go. So down the path we go, and here is my new shop. So I've built this using a lot of blocks from the Nether. Obviously, with it being a Nether supplies shop, I wanted to make it look nethery, but I also wanted it to blend in and not be too dark and still be like my style. I didn't want to go overboard and make it really, really creepy looking. So I'm happy with how this turned out. I've done this little, it's not really a path. I guess it is sort of a path, but it's not a narrow path. It's not a very specific path. But that's leading up, and we've got lots of nether. Oh, I broke it. Sorry. Lots of nethery plants and mushrooms and stuff, and I've done some leaves as well. I've done a spruce, even though I kind of hate the colour of them, but I wanted to put leaves out the front, but didn't want it to look really lush and green and use like those colours. So I don't know if I'm going to leave these here or not, but this is what we have. And if we go around to the sides, I've even used some bone blocks, like just a little bit, to try and add another, like, obviously that's not from the Nether, but I got the ones that I had in the Nether, and it goes along with the creepy theme. And my favourite part of the build is these nether portals at the top. I thought that was cool. I thought that was exciting. Using a nether portal as decoration on a build, especially when it's this kind of theme. So I hope you like it and like how it turned out. And then of course I had to put my head at the top of the shop so that people know who is the business owner. I've need some blaze rods, but I'm selling nether wart as well, so I need to put another sign out here. And they're lovely prices. So let's go inside. It's a very small interior, which I kind of like, but also kind of wish I had made it a bit bigger, but never mind. Okay, at the farm, so I've got like half a barrel and I need to fill this one up. And then the same with the nether wart. I definitely need to do some more farming and replanting at my house with my nether wart farm. But I'm very, very excited to finally be part of the industrial money-making business side of Minecraft. I definitely want to add to the things that I'm selling in this shop. I'm thinking about maybe selling like blocks. I don't know. Let me know what you think I should add nether supplies wise to the shop. Maybe we could even sell blackstone, although I think the only way to get blackstone is from mining, and I don't fancy selling something that requires me to do a lot of manual labour. I know that I have to do the manual labour with the nether wart farming, but it's definitely not as tedious as mining. So something automatic or semi-easy to gather that we could sell in this shop. Give me some ideas. Here is the shop as well, just with some shaders on. I think it looks really cool with the shaders. I'm so happy with how this turned out. Oh, actually, before I finish, let me do a little fly around the shopping district. So here's a view from the top of the whole shopping district. Doesn't it look so cool, especially with the shaders on? I am so in love. I'm not exactly sure who everybody's shop is. I know that that's the beetroot shop that I believe Fix It built. I'm really sorry if I've got that wrong. There is the fireworks shop, which is covered by scaffolding. I am not sure what all that's about. Then we've obviously got the woodland mansion that I showed in the last episode as well. Just transformed, that looks so cool. Big squid tower. Absolutely breathtaking, some of these builds. Crazy good. And then this is a giant cobblestone shop. Then we've got some of the other shops. There's the beacon shop. And if we fly over this side, I can show you the other angle of the shopping district. Oh, there's also this ship at the top. I'm not sure what that's about, actually. So if we look at it from this side, there's also this, which is a new addition. I am not sure what that is. Might need to update you in the next episode about what that is. Also go over here. Can I land on this? Oh, no, absolutely not. Oh. And lastly, from this side, you can see the axolotl shop as well, with the big axolotl on the top, which is so cute. So yeah, there's another little tour of the shopping district. But I think for today's episode, let's leave it there. Let me know what you think of my new shop, my new business, what you think of the Blaze Farm. I'm sorry this video has been a little bit all over the place. Like I say, I had such a problem with footage this week, so I couldn't show you everything that I wanted to show you. Obviously, there's certain things I can't redo. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying this series, then make sure you subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for the next video. Let me know what you think I should do next. I do have some ideas for my next episode, but you're going to have to stay tuned to see what those are. Something quite exciting planned, actually. So make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you see when I post my next episode. And have a lovely week. I will see you soon. Bye!